One of the cool things about doing your own photography is sometimes you get a chance, opportunity to bake things, and then you get to eat it right afterwards. But in some instances, you just don't have time to bake anything. You just want to get your product, set up the scene, and just shoot the photo. That's the case for today. Stick around as I give you a few tips on how to use store-bought products to set up for your photos. Maybe you want to do some advertisement for an upcoming sale. In this case, we're going to do back-to-school cupcakes. Everybody, my name is Monique with Gotta Have Cake, where I teach bakers and treat makers on how to take beautiful photos of their desserts using your smartphone. As we said in the introduction, I am going to be using some store-bought cupcakes. This scene setup is strictly for photos, so no one is going to eat these cupcakes, okay? So y'all glove police, don't come for me. Okay, here I have some cupcakes that I purchased from BJ's. But there's a dozen cupcakes for $9.99. And as you can see, most of the cupcakes are iced. Okay, but for me, I like to do my own icing. So what I'm gonna do is just simply scrape off this buttercream and repipe them. I'm also gonna be using these cute little cupcake wrappers for back to school. These are from HomeGoods, and this is a pencil. We have the cute little notepad. We have this cute little school bus scene where there's a school bus of animals, and then on the other side, as you flip it around, it's of a school. Along with that set is just your typical books, notebooks, pencil, paper, and apples. And then of course, you can't forget about the traditional apples for your teacher, these cute little wrappers. All of these wrappers are from HomeGoods. And then it says, what is it, Super Teacher. And then on the back, there's some apples. All right, and so what I'm gonna do is just simply scrape off the buttercream on these cupcakes, and then we're gonna repipe. And then I'm gonna go take you behind the scenes with me as I do a quick photo shoot of these products. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just simply take the buttercream and just scrape it off. I'm gonna try to scrape it off without scraping off the actual cake, as you can see here. You want to be very careful because sometimes you can get some of the cake scraped off also in the buttercream. So you don't want to do that. But as carefully as you can, just try to scrape off all of the buttercream without scraping off the cake. Oh, that one was simple. I'm not too concerned with getting buttercream on the actual wrapper. Typically, I would say do not, especially for photos, if this is the final wrapper, just try to make this as clean as possible. But because I'm going to insert these cupcakes into another type of wrapper, I'm not as concerned. There we go. This is perfect for repurposing, right? And the last one. So next what I'm going to do is just kind of blend all of these together. This may be a lot easier if I had my hand mixer out. It'll make it nice and smooth. And actually I think that's what I want to do. Let me go grab my hand mixer. Alright, so now that I re-whipped the buttercream a little bit just to make it a little bit smoother. For me, this is a little too thick for my liking, but I'm just gonna roll with it because I don't have any extra buttercream handy that I personally made. So we just wanna keep it moving. All right, so what you're gonna do next is get your piping bag. This is one I purchased from Amazon. I will put the link below if they still carry it. And you're gonna get a piping tip. This is one of the most popular ones from Wilton. This is your 1M tip. And just simply put it in there. Go around a little bit and just pull that off. Now I am ready to pipe. But then you always want to, twist the clothes and then just do like a practice dump in here to make sure everything is going to come out. So you have that air bubble. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pipe a cupcake. I'm just going to insert this one, and do the wrapper like so, and then just take my tip. I like to start in the middle. Start in the middle and just pipe around. And for me, that's good. All right, like I said, this buttercream for me is too thick. I don't like these ragged, rough edges, but we're gonna roll with it because I didn't make buttercream. Like I said, next I'm gonna do this one, this wrapper. Again. Now, here's a tip. Because I'm gonna take photos of these, because I see this, I could have cleaned that up a little bit better before I went and piped this, but now that I see this, I don't want this part of this messy buttercream in the photo. So I'm just gonna find one of the cleaner areas of this cupcake. Maybe, let's see, maybe none of it actually. I'll probably choose to take a photo on this side and just try to clean that up a little bit before I go and snap a photo of it, because I don't want this messy buttercream to show. And actually, now that I said that, the rest of the cupcakes, just so I won't have to worry about pre-cleaning these things, I'm just gonna go ahead and just wipe them off. Just wipe off the some of the messy buttercream that was left over. Just wipe it off. And that way, I'll save myself time and trouble, like right here. Like, I wouldn't want that to show in the photo. So for example, if I was to insert this cupcake in, this one's actually not too bad. But still, I would just go ahead and just clean it just in case. Okay, and again, no one is eating these cupcakes. These are strictly for photos, opportunities. This one, for example, clean that up some more. And so I would just, again, take a napkin and just wipe. And just wipe. Especially along on the edges. Okay. Dump it in there and pipe. Alright, so there you have it. Just a quick cupcake piping, store-bought cupcakes. You reuse the same buttercream. You have the option to color it if you want to use some gel coloring. You can always color the buttercream to match whatever theme you're going to do. But in this case, like I said, I'm just trying to do a quick photo shoot of these cupcakes for back to school. Make sure you go and watch the next video that's going to show you my thought process on setting up the scene to take a photo of these back to school cupcakes. See you soon.